this.
Hey, let a nigga cross me, I'ma send him to God. My cannon don't jam, it seem like Mariah.
Hey yo, what's up guys? Alex Reyes with Hustle Townie coming to you live and direct from HQ. Today I have two very special guests to me, man. Guys.
Marcus from Mars, the Prophet founder.
Reach too real.
Man. Guys, long awaited, man. Long awaited. I know we've been talking for some time, man. Back and forth on IG, bruh. Damn, bruh. It's very great to finally have you here, Mars.
Yep, good to finally be face to face. Blessed to be here.
Yeah, and you brought a homeboy too, man. So that's even more love, bruh.
Yes, sir.
Man, Mars, Reese, if by all means to do, for the people who are watching right now, please introduce yourselves.
I'm Marcus from Mars. I'm a music artist, record label owner, the founder of Prophet, the label. Prophet Empire. This shit empire for real. Prayed and paid, my motto, and my lifestyle.
You know, I'm Reach too real. I'm an artist. I'm a songwriter. You know, content creator. You can find me on all platforms at Reach too real, RESE too real, and you can find me on IG at _DND Reese.
Hit Prophet.com. PROFITPHET. All my music links and social medias is on there.
Right on, fellas. Hey man, just a quick intro, man. Like, you know, how long have y'all been doing music for?
I wrote my first song in 2nd grade, just bored. I started doing rap battles 5th and 6th grade at the lunch tables and whatnot. Junior high, I got the writing raps and showing people in school that I could rap some more. And by freshman year, I was ready to get real active, so I started saving for a studio, missing meals to save up some little change. Finally got what I needed to by about 10th, 11th grade. Dropped my first song 11th grade summer, I believe. It was 2019. Probably 10th grade summer. And I had my studio, put in my blood, sweat, and tears, doing free sessions and just getting the motion and everything. And now I'm here.
Has it been an experience for you?
Yeah, bumpy road, definitely. A lot of obstacles, but with God, I overcame all of it.
And how about for you, Reese?
You know, really I've been popping out rhythm, you know, since I came out the womb, but I started playing the drums when I was like 3 years old, started playing for the church when I was like 4 years old, kept that going. So I was around like 6, 7, you know, kind of got into rap, got into writing music, you know, when I was like 12, and then I started dropping about 5 years ago, you know, when I was like 13, and then just been going ever since.
Man, and for you both, what can you guys say was like the inspiration for y'all? You know, just starting up in music. You know, what would y'all listen to? You know, and just when y'all would be growing up, man.
Lil Wayne. That was actually my first album, my first CD. Lil Wayne CD, the Carter 4. 3.
For you, Reese?
Like,
And ASAP Rocky.
I was real old school. You know, I listened to Wu-Tang. I like to study a lot of music, a lot of Tupac, Biggie. So I was really like, you know, back in the day page. But, you know, currently, you know, I listen to J. Cole. I like, you know, Lil Wayne. You know, I just really listen to all type of stuff.
J. Cole too.
Yeah.
ASAP, J. Cole, and Lil Wayne.
Would y'all say y'all like the beat aspect of it? Would you say it's the, you know, just the what they be saying, you know, the whole lyricism behind rap, you know, what is y'all's favorite thing about it?
I watched Lil Wayne documentaries, so I liked his journey, his story, and of course his songs. He probably had the biggest impact on me. I wanted polo draws ever since I heard
Dreads and
and ASAP Rocky, his videos, his music videos, what I paid attention to the most, and he put that shit on, and inspired me to want to put that shit on too. And my hair long enough to get braids now. I be popping my shit with my braids, and you know what I'm saying? It's still, it's some more history behind that me. I'm realizing like I really got inspired by these people and created my own way with it. And J. Cole, That's he speak for us. His music speaks for itself.
You know, yeah. I mean, when it comes to me, like, really, the most important thing when it comes to me with music in general, it's always the lyrics. I've always been a lyricist, so I'm always studying what they saying. I'm always, trying to break down the beat, trying to break down the lyric. I'm really into what they putting in that pen. So when it come down to that, I really like to break that down, see, like, go into my own flow. I study flows. I like to keep it versatile. I don't like to keep doing the same flow. So, I like to really break other people's flows down, see how I can fit that into mine. Just, show homage in that way. Show like I'm really learning from y'all. You know.
Right on. And from the evolution of hip hop, from what it was then to it is now, how can y'all describe it? Right, that whole change in it.
In what aspect?
And the aspect of just everything, like as far as I guess you can say how it just changed up. Now it was just like how up in New York, they started with the beats and all that. Now you have trap. Now you have drill rap. Just that whole thing that branched off of hip hop in itself. Like, would you say it was a good evolution? Just how it changed up.
It's not what it used to be. It's not as meaningful and genuine as it used to be.
Just that substance. Just
as in lyrics and the messages that's getting across in the tracks.
No, yeah, I was gonna definitely say the same thing. I feel like it's a more, pay to win game. Like anybody could really make it off here. It don't really matter what you're talking about. But at the same time, I feel like there are people out there that's really making good music and still making it, off that. But it's the chances have definitely slimmed down. People ain't really just paying attention if you at the bottom now. They're more so looking for what you got, what you can invest in back into them at the moment. Nowadays. Back in the day, I feel like it could be more people was more so looking into oh, okay, he can really make it off his music because that's his talent type stuff. But I feel like it ain't too much of talent.
Now it's more on the influence
Yeah.
and how much money can get generated from the attention that's being brought to the table. And somebody can be screaming anything, and if it sells, it's gonna go. So it's hard to keep it genuine now.
Okay.
well, would you say would it be easier in that case to be found now than it was back then?
It's definitely easier to make music. It's more accessible now.
Yeah.
And with social media, it's easier to network. So yeah, but to make it, no, it's not. It is easier, but at the same time, you get out what you put in. You don't invest nothing in it, ain't much gonna get nothing out of it.
That's right. And for Profit Records, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was that initial leap? Because just being just from what you guys are saying right now, the whole evolution. Now a rapper has to carry on his own work as far as now he's got to be his own he's his own team at times, right? He's got to do the music now. He's got to produce his own beats. Now he's got to do things on the side. Have some side hustles trying to bring all that capital in so he can put his music out there. From being an artist to now being someone who's owning an entertainment label.
Mm-hmm.
How would you say, what made you take that leap from that? What made you say, hey, I want to make my label now?
Okay, so initially, I'm an independent, not only artist, but young man. So I wanted to make music. I didn't want to rely on nobody else's availability, time, or I didn't want to rely on nobody, period. So I had made my own platform to do my own thing, which was get my own studio, learning how to engineer. I learned how to make beats, but I don't much like to. That's time consuming that I don't want to invest in. So I started doing everything on my own, and if I'm an outlet to myself, why not be that to others too? that really got the same passion and goals and motives as me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. First you gain the strength and you pass that strength on to others.
Then I'm realizing I'm saving money doing it on my own. I can make money doing it on my own by providing those services that I'm doing for myself, for others.
Nice. Wow. Hey man, that's very good, bro. That's because some people need that arm, bro. Like, you know, just if you can lend a helping hand on to others, man, it doesn't cost you a dime, really, bro. It's just the faith that you have in other people, too. That's what's missing in the music industry right now, too, man. Very trust.
Yeah.
And I know you guys were telling me you guys are both from Midland, Texas, man.
Yes, sir.
How's that like out there, man?
Dirt.
Dry.
Hell yeah, but I mean, shoot, that's the city though. Always gonna love, you know, going out there, you know.
Yeah, that's what raised me. I can only appreciate it, but the energy sometimes I need to grow some more, and I feel like the city itself is only a fish can only grow so much in a small tank.
For sure.
You know, I feel like I was, you know, I was always an isolated kid, but like I feel like I was lucky enough to get out Midland, like, you know, at least enough early on to keep me out of trouble, keep me out the way, and like get on the path that I had to get on to be where I'm at right now, and so I could keep on growing. So I feel like everything kind of happened for a reason, but you know, that's definitely still my city. I'm always be back over here.
And I definitely got stuck in that trap of being in the city too long. Eventually, you're gonna run into things that ain't good over there. The crime rate done went up.
It happens, man. You gotta say that it's a small town, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
those small towns in
Everybody know
Texas.
everybody.
Man. Yep.
Your best friend might be your biggest ops best man or relative. So it's a lot of middleman, and you know it's hard to pick sides there. It's just it could be a war zone at times.
I'm just on my own side.
So that's why I stick to my family, my relatives.
And how did you guys meet? You're sounding like
We met face to face here.
in Houston.
Yeah.
Okay.
This time around, like when did I get here? Like
About a week ago, honestly. Yeah, but like I just know on social media and stuff, you know, I'll be posting my shit. And I just be like tapped in, you know, in Midland and stuff, trying to see what be going on out there, cause that's still my city. I still be interested with working with people out there, and I saw Marcus stuff. I saw, you know, he was around some of the people I knew. I was like, oh, he cool. Like he doing, you know, some big things out there. He out there with Sauce and you know and stuff like, you know, doing big things out in my city. So I'm like, yeah, I respect that for real. You know, I can work with that. And then like, you know, just, you know, he saw some of my stuff. You know, saw how I be working, how I be rhyming. You know, he was messing with it. We was cool. We started, you know, rocking with each other. And then when he came down here, it was just all up.
And he actually produced his own music too. He just at the starting level of being on the phone with it, and I can respect that because he got a lot of projects out. He got a lot of songs out. And he consistent, and he doing it how he can. And I'm like, bro, you a boss, and I'm a boss too. And Prophet is a hub of bosses. It ain't nobody under the label. They just with the label.
Family. Anyway, it's crazy. You said that he does his beats off his phone.
Not the beats, but the mixing and recording.
Bro, that's still impressive, man. Bro, you work with what you got, bro.
I do social media content, like editing videos. I edit my own videos. I make my own content, like all that, just off my phone.
Just hustling.
Independent. I can only respect that, and when hustlers come together, it changed the game. And he definitely a hustler, so we got together, we making shit happen out here, and looking forward to see what more we got in store with each other.
Right on, man.
Without a team, it ain't. It's hard.
Very much.
Need a team.
There's no I in team, man, and that old saying goes a very long way.
Mm-hmm.
For anybody watching out there, man, you gotta have a team together. This lone wolf shit can only go for so long, bro.
Yeah,
It can only go for so long until, like-minded individuals help themselves grow. Very much. And so, how many artists are on Prophet right now?
Nobody is legitly signed, but the contracts is ready. I met both my artists. They actually both live in Houston. Anosis is from Houston, and I met her when my second time around here too, and him too. But as for, after the first face-to-face impressions, we definitely gonna continue the process of what's going on, of getting signed, making everything legit. Cause I do got my LLC behind this. I pay taxes for this shit, so
Oh man,
this shit real deal.
yeah, fucking, you gotta get your Uncle Sam right, man. You gotta get so in order for this shit to work. Yeah, and I just got to ask too, man. Like, why Houston of all places for the both of y'all? You know, you got Austin, and you also got other big cities. That are also doing their thing. Dallas. So why Houston of all places?
Well, Houston have always caught my eye. Aside from music, just the city itself is beautiful. I've always wanted to come out here. Every time I'm in Austin and San Antonio, I see the signs that say Houston and go this way. I'll be wanting to go that way so bad, and I never have, and I finally have. Due to the fact that Sauce Walker had got booked in my city, and we was on that same show together, and we ended up getting together, and we actually got in the studio together. I got me a feature from Sauce Woodwinning, shout out TSF, and they was fucking with the work ethic. We was actually on my side of town in my hood, so they getting to see my environment, and we was actually right next to my grandma's establishment. She owned a burrito restaurant. So it was really some history in the building we was in, and so they was just fucking with the energy, the work ethic, the sound quality, and Sauce Walker had told Big Who, this shit sound like we recorded it in the studio over there in Houston. We got to get them over there, and they got me over there, and I'm here again, and it's only up from here. I've had a lot of opportunity come my way ever since the first time I came, and it's keeping me coming back, so hopefully I'll be a resident here soon. I know y'all heard that too much, but I'm coming though.
Hey man, blessings to you, bro. Hopefully you do, bro. It's abundance, and I do gotta ask real quick, man. Like, how's it working with Sauce Walker? Cause he's upcoming. Well, he's been upcoming, man. He's been doing this thing for the city for quite a while. Like, how was that opportunity for you?
It was an honor. I think he's a Texas legend, so it was a big thing for me.
Yeah. Like, I saw a freestyle he did recently, bro. A whole lot, man. And and as far as the Houston culture, man, I'm like, heard of the OGs, the legends,
Oh yeah.
Which one is your favorite?
From Houston?
Yeah.
I ain't done enough homework on all of them to decide. I don't want to offend nobody by saying one name and I ain't heard of another.
I
ain't
hear
done
that.
enough homework.
I hear that.
Look,
How about for you, Reese?
man, so if we talking about some Houston OGs, I gotta go with like Zero, just UGK in general, just all them Texas legends. People I listen to Paul Wall, just Scarface. Like, I listen to all the OGs down here. But I mean, like, the way I got into the Houston mix, really, like, I don't really just be saying no city for real, cause I'm really just a Texas baby when it all come down to it, when it's said and done. Cause like, yeah, I was born in Midland, and that's where I came up, like, when I was a little kid. But I was kind of like an act out kid, so I would get in trouble in one city and then get moved to the other city with my mom. My mom, she moved out to Dallas when I was like in second grade. I got in trouble and then we moved out to Dallas. I was out there for a little while. Got into high school for a little bit. Got in trouble out there in Dallas and then moved out to Houston. And like everywhere I went when I was making music, I was like, this is where I'm at, because it don't matter where I'm at. I'm still outside. I'm still gonna be me. I'm still gonna be doing me, so it don't change. So I just ended up saying, I'm a Texas baby. That's what it is.
Texas raised, baby. Texas raised, we're the best out here, man. For real. And like, have y'all been out of state? Like, have you seen the music industry like out there some more too?
Not the music industry, but I've been to California, Nevada. I think that's it. But I definitely want to scope the music scene there though.
There we go.
Yeah, so like I was trying to go to this like music school like out in Tennessee, you know, called Dark Horse, because I was really gonna try to take like music business seriously, you know, become like an A&R on some stuff while I was working on my music, and just see how like I could help myself and other people with that, and like I feel like inspired, like I'm inspiring to do that, cause like you know that's real stuff, but you know I just gotta save my bread up, actually like put into it, and then start on this journey, because I'm trying to be something bigger than an artist.
Man, I hear that. And for the artists who's watching right now, guys, like for they're just starting up right now too. They're trying to get like some footwork in. What piece of advice can you give them? What's something that you wish that you could have told yourself when you first started this?
Not to hold out, not to hold back. If you want to do music, go all in. Don't be too self-conscious about your work, because at the end of the day, it's progress being made. And a lot of people would like to see that process and can appreciate you more for where you're at now if they see where you were then.
For real, it take patience for real with this. Like, you ain't gonna always get it perfect on the first take. You ain't gonna always have that perfect sound on the first try, Sometimes you gotta give it a go a couple times, like, but keep going, keep pushing, don't stop, keep working. It's gonna eventually sound how you need it to sound. Like, for real, you gonna find your sound, you gonna find your flow, and then that's gonna be you. You gonna find yourself in this music.
That's if you got the drive to do that.
That's right. That's right. Has there ever been a point in y'all's lives, or while you were doing the music, that you've had some down days? Some days where you just like, damn, I just can't, have this, or I can't just do this beat right now. What sets you back in that state of mind? To get from that low state of mind.
Uh, Looking back at what I have achieved, and seeing that it is a work in progress. And to me, all things is possible. I feel like I can do anything I put my mind to. So as long as I can find out a formula to get the results I want, I can do it. As long as I can get the resources and utilize them how I need to get the outcome I want, it's gonna happen.
I ain't gonna lie, I done had some down times with this music, and it wasn't even on like getting hate or nothing, cause I ain't gonna lie, I've always had supporters with my music. I just used to have like a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. Like, there's this one time, like, I just fell so deep into depression. Like, I had a couple songs drop on United Masters. I was already out there. I remember I was like a sophomore in high school, and I was just going through it at the crib, and I deleted all that shit for no reason at all. I had plays coming in. I had all that shit coming in. I just deleted that shit because I was like, fuck it. I don't got time for music. I was thinking I was really finna be like just full time out in the street, like not giving a fuck, said fuck school. But then I eventually got back on track, and then started dropping again. Got back on my feet.
Man.
Kept pushing.
And it's hard being an artist, especially when folks ain't tapping in. Like, the streamers ain't doing, you putting in a lot of work to display that ain't really much getting no traction. But when you really got love for music and you believe in yourself and you trust in God's process to get you where you want to be, and God willingly this is where He want me to be, God willingly, because this is what I love to do. And although I'm not reflecting what God want me to, I'm not, but I'm going through my process. I know I'm not worshiping God in my music, but that's who I repent to. So I know what's right and what's wrong, and I forgot the point of what I was saying.
but hey, like, with what I just said before that, like, real talk, like, I started at zero twice. I literally had to restart all over again and had to build back up, and I done did it, and that was definitely with God's help. So like, if you an artist out here, just don't stop, no matter what. Like, no matter what you going through, if you feel like there's a moment where you gotta take a break, remember this like your job. Like sometimes you need a couple days off, but never too long. Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. Keep going. If you got traction, keep going. If you feel yourself going up, keep going. That momentum, keep it building. But don't ever like overwhelm your mind. Don't ever overwhelm your mind.
Yeah.
You know.
Just from what you guys are saying right now, yeah, I do agree. It's overwhelming to be an artist because you feel like you have all this pressure on you. You know, you have a lot of people depending on you. You know, first and foremost, and as long as you keep that momentum going, your energy is gonna go somewhere, right? It's either gonna go up or down. Just whatever you put that energy towards, it's either good or bad, and it's gonna pay off some way somehow as long as you keep on going. That's the whole aspect. Man, God, that's a deep words for encouragement for the viewers watching this, right, man? Don't stop, guys. Don't fucking stop doing what you're doing, man. It only takes one shot. It only takes one view. It only takes one more share, one more like for somebody to watch your shit, and it's gonna be popping, man. For real, man. For anybody who's watching right now back home, what would you say to them?
We one step closer to some more opportunities, man. Somebody gotta make the way, and hopefully, if it ain't me, it's somebody else. But the city definitely needs some spotlight because there's a lot of talent there, and we just working towards that.
Keep shaking it up in the city. Y'all got the rhymes. Switch up the flow though. I'm just saying, like, and all my East Side brothers, y'all stay out of trouble, stay out the way, keep running up y'all money. Get y'all somewhere. This shit a grind. So we gonna all turn up.
And to the artists, you can't have one foot in the streets. You can't be in the street and in the industry. You got to dedicate one or the other, and one of them got a dead end. So pick the better route.
Mm-hmm. It's about sacrifice. It's about sacrifice too, man. Where do you see Prophet going from here in the next 5 years?
Progress. Long as progress is made, I'm happy. We consistent. We love doing what we doing. It brings us peace. As long as we can maintain that peace, love, and positivity, I'm happy.
What's the biggest drive that makes you want to continue this for the both of y'all?
Oh shoot. With me, man, it's just like, it's always been things in my life that, like, I be getting signs that I don't need to be doing it. But when it comes to this rapping stuff, it's like all I see is green lights. It's like every time I do a show, if I step on stage, if I get a mic, my first time getting on stage, I was 16 years old, and I was in a hookah lounge like I couldn't even bring nobody if they wasn't older than 18. So I was like 16 performing in front of a bunch of grown people. I didn't know how they was gonna react to my stuff. They all loved it. That was a green light for me. Kept going, kept driving, kept dropping. Views kept going up. Shoot, just last night, we went to that beat auction. They had a beat playing. Got on the mic, killed it. Won the little beat cipher. Got me a little feature off that. That was a good opportunity, and I've been jumping off that ever since. Like, I gotta keep going, gotta keep working.
Yeah, we went to a beat auction last night. Shout out to Sandalwood Leo. Shout out to D Black. Appreciate the opportunity. It's definitely more to come next month. They scheduling another date. He won a cipher. He getting a session. He got a feature with some artists. We got some good networking in. More opportunities to come, and y'all don't miss out next time.
And explain networking, man. How important is it?
Let me answer what you, because he answered first. What was the question again? What keep you going?
Man. Yeah.
So what keep me going with music? God keep putting me in all the positions I need to be in to grow with music, and I'm following His guidance. I end up being places I don't know how I got there, but I'm glad I did, and I know it's God. That's what keep me going.
Man, that's powerful.
God and grind, prayed and paid, profit the label.
And like, can you say the right people have been right there, with you networking, like, or also when God puts people in your life, it's either to teach you a lesson or to elevate you, you know. And can you explain the importance of networking with the right people?
No, I haven't always been in front of the right people. I done dealt with some janky business, but I definitely ain't take no L, cause I definitely turned it to a lesson. So I just maneuver my way around to where I can avoid all the janky business I can. That's another reason I got my own label, cause I can't get down with a lot of the things that's going on out here in the music business. I had to create my own lane.
Mm-hmm.
And create a lane that's not just for me. That's for other people to. Cause I know other people tired of getting fucked over in the industry too. It's a lot of bullshit going on.
Too much bullshit. Man, already. And what do you look for in an artist that you want to work with?
Believers in God. I feel like if you don't believe in God, how can you have? How can I be in your best interest? How can you have the right intentions for me if you're not even living a lifestyle that's righteous or trying to striving towards that. So I try to keep it along the lines of that. That's first and foremost, and also being a consistent artist, having love for what you're doing, your creativity, and what was the question again?
What do you look for to work with artists? What characteristics, as far as their work ethic?
Collabing on a song or like signing?
That and just do you look for some work ethic, man? Like do you like they give back to you? You know what I'm saying?
I'm at the point in my career where if you're not consistent, you're not shooting videos and taking your career serious, we can't do no song if it ain't about no money. If it's for some money, I might do the feature if you're good. But if you're not consistent and you're not shooting videos and you're not doing shows, and because I don't like getting on a song with somebody and I'm putting my all into the song, and when it comes to a show that's coming up that we can both get on, you're not seizing the opportunity. I got to take your verse off because I want to perform the song or whatever the case may be. So I try to find someone that's in the same scenery as me and doing along the same lines of where I'm at, what I'm doing, and how we going about it. That way we could successfully do what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Rocking out on stage, turning up for a video, both snapping on a song.
Can you say that you find that in Reese?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And like, do you guys, do you guys share those ideas together? Just when it comes to being in the studio and just y'all feed off each other's energy.
Definitely. We critique each other for sure.
Nice.
And with him being on such a high level of creativity, it's definitely a push. Like I said, when bosses come together, I feel like you can't lose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, when we in the studio, he for sure gonna make sure that I'm rapping at my full potential and that I'm not, underplaying myself. So it's definitely like a plus, definitely working with him. Bro.
And it's also a support system because y'all have to be able to be comfortable. Like, hey man, like you didn't do good on this hook, you had to redo that again. And whereas sometimes where it's like self-centeredness, from an artist, they believe, y'all take that constructive criticism well up from each other.
Oh no, I'm straight on on criticism because I know if I got ears, like I know if I mess up, like and somebody tell me like, hey, it could be better, then let's make it better then because we want the best product.
Yeah.
This what we do. This like what we putting our heart into. Like we might as well put the work in.
And we're both self-aware enough and know how to put our pride aside to take that creative
Real
risk.
talk. That yeah.
And we know we got the best intention for each other, so it ain't
No, yeah.
it ain't no offense taken when we doing it.
Right on. Man, is there any last words that you'd like to say, man? Any shout outs back home to up from Midland? Any family members, friends?
Shout out to my whole family. I got the best support system I can ask for. And that's aside from music, that's just in my life, period.
Shoot, shout out to my family, like my nieces, my nephews, cousins, all them, you know. And so, yeah, shout out all them. You know, my pops, he down here with me, but shout out to him and my mama. Just my whole family.
Alright, man. Hustle Time coming to you live and direct, y'all. I'm here once again with
Marcus from Mars.
And Reach Too Real.
Hey, man. Check these boys out, man. They coming out with something live. Y'all just wait on it. Yo, we out.
Profit the motherfucking label, nigga.
And I've been letting shit slide, but hella people getting drunk.